Well, hello everybody. It's going to do a little bit of shooting today. I got a gun I'm really excited about today. This is a Charles Daly 1911, and this was truly the cheapest gun in 45 ACP at my local Cabelas. Interesting thing about this, it says made in Italy, and the importer is, I don't know how to say it, Chipia Firearms, Dayton, Ohio, but it says Brixia 45 ACP. Right there. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but so I truly am not sure who makes it. Made in Italy, you know, there's a big firearms group between Uberti, Beretta. I mean, there is a ton of firearms being manufactured in Italy right now, and to my knowledge, every one of them are of great quality. So when I read about this one, you know, you've seen a lot of the imported 1911s coming in with pretty dang good quality. I really wanted to get my hands on one. So when I was in Cabelas the other day, this guy was truly the lowest priced 1911 on the shelf. Out the door, I was around $500, just barely over, probably $501 or $2. So with the tax license out the door, I thought that was a great price for this gun. So you guys know I'm a tightwad, and I'm always looking for the best value for your buck. So I'm really interested to see how this guy's going to shoot. So I'll show you what the ammo we're going to shoot today. Three different types of ammo I've got. This is a Sierra 230 grain hollow point. We've just bought a big box of these recently, and I have not spent much time with them. You know, nothing I shoot is plus P. They're all just what I would say a factory duplicate load. This 230 grain bullet's probably going around 850, somewhere in that neighborhood. So the next one we're going to, or let's see, another one we're going to try is this guy is a powder coated 200 grain semi-wad cutter. I'm going to call this the H&G 68 design. Of course, everybody has their own little twist on that, but this has been a tried and true, proven design for a long time. I've shot quite a few of these, and interesting enough that I've got some guns that either really like them or don't care for them much. It seems like there's not a lot of the middle of the road with these guys, but I've got some 1911s. I think that SIG 320 shoots these pretty good. FNX will not cycle the semi-wide cutters very well. So this is really not a great bullet for that FNX handgun. So this is my tried and true home cast 230 grain round nose flat point. Don't know if I've got a gun or shot a gun that these don't shoot acceptable. Of course, you know, the way the guns are, every gun has its preferences, but as far as I'm concerned, that is probably as good an all-around bullet as I've ever worked with. My Ruger Blackhawk 45 ACP 45 Colt shoots these exceptionally well, and like I say, just about every single gun I've worked with on these shoots these very acceptable. I'm really interested to see how they go today. So anyway, let's get to some shooting. Okay, we'll get some shooting done. We're going to start out with the semi-wad cutters, and then we'll do the round nose flat points and then the hollow points. But I was going to say, this gun is brand new. I have never fired this gun. So if it works or doesn't work or fails or whatever, you guys will see it, and I'll share it on the video. I did swab the barrel out. I know that there is a lot of oils and lubricants when they do the machining on them. So I always like to just swab the barrel with just some regular cleaning solvent, and that's what I did on this one. So we'll do some 3-shot groups and see how it goes. Okay, these are the semi-wad cutter, 200 grains. Okay, that was the 200 grain semi-wad cutter. The next will be the 230 grain round nose flat point. All right, so the next three we're going to shoot is the Sierra 230 grain hollow point. We had a slight malfunction. I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm going to show you guys. See how that case is bulged? I am not sure what happened. I think I'm going to call that an ammo malfunction. We'll grab another round and see what it'll do. All right guys, so if you notice, the slide didn't lock back. that's a magazine issue. This is actually not the factory mag for it. So I'm not gonna call that a malfunction of the gun. That's a magazine issue for sure. But let's walk up and have a look. Before we do, take just a minute and ask you guys to please subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate everybody that has done lately, and I've really appreciated the comments. So if you have any experience with these guns, please leave a comment. I'd be interested to see what everyone else is having with it. So anyway, let's go up and have a look. Well, I can't even find the right words to describe what I'm thinking right now. So here's the semi-wad cutter. 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm aiming right here. That is ideal point of impact for me. That is about dead on 2 inches. Here's the round nose flat point. That's my home cast bullet. 1, 2, 3. Dead on point of impact. Couldn't ask for anything better. Dead on 2 inches. Here's that premium bullet, 230 grain Sierra hollow point. Point of impact exactly where if I could punch holes in that with a pencil, that's where I'd put them. Under 2 inches. Hopefully you guys can see that. Wow, I'm gonna mark those with the marker. All right, they're all marked. All right, guys, we got to do that one more time and make sure that wasn't an accident. I don't know if I've ever seen a gun shoot 3 different types of ammo that consistent. Let's see if we can do it again. Okay, we're going to do the semi-wad cutters first. All right, the last 3 will be the 230 grain Sierra jacketed hollow point. All right, let's walk up and have a look. Well, I'll say this gun certainly did not disappoint. So hopefully you guys can see this. So these are the 3 that we marked before. So there's 1, 2, 3. So there's another one, right? Cookie cut that one, and then those 2. So that is, I'm gonna call that a solid 1 inch group, maybe even slightly less. And 5 out of 6 at 1.5 inches. Here's the 6th one, a little low, but there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Under 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inches. Definitely likes the semi-wad cutters. That's a fantastic group, I think, in anybody's book. Moving over to the round nose flat point, there happened to be a loose nut behind the trigger on that one. See this flyer up here? So here's 1, 2, and 3 of that last 3 shot group. So here's 5 out of 6. That's under about 3 inches. I still think that I would call that a fantastic group. Definitely acceptable. Had another flyer on the hollow points. This guy up here, but here's the other 2. 1, 2, 3 on that group. Still, we're at 5 out of 6 shots, well under 3 inches. Perfect point of impact. I am not sure how I could be happier with this gun. All right, guys, well, I couldn't be happy with them groups on paper, so now we're going to shoot the 50-yard gong. See how well we can hit that. Had one malfunction, first one of the day. Those semi-wad cutters sometimes can be just a little bit fussy. I'll clear this and we'll get back to shooting. It was just stuck going up that ramp just a little bit. Gun's brand new. We'll give it a break on that one. Yeah, it's not liking these semi-wad cutters for some reason. Got her ready to go. We'll shoot one more. All right, we're out of ammo. I think we're gonna wrap this video up today. You know, we're gonna do some more shooting on steel. I've ordered some several more of the AR500 steel plates. We're gonna do a little revamping on the shooting range, but my goal is just to see if the gun would shoot, what bullets it preferred. We've seen on these semi-wad cutters, it doesn't feed them as well. So, and I'm gonna keep shooting it. You know, you guys have seen every round this gun is fired. I did not shoot one round with it before we started the video. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a pass. You know, I've heard a lot of guys say with 1911s, they need a few hundred rounds through them to get them broke in. I'm gonna shoot some more of those round, those flat points and some more jacketed bullets. And we'll come back to it and see if it will feed those semi-wad cutters after a few rounds. But it certainly shot those very accurately. But honestly, every round I shot in this gun today, I would say it shot very accurately. I could not be more pleased with it. So anyway, if a guy's thinking about one of these budget 1911s, I would highly recommend this Charles Daly. This baby is a treat for the value. So we're gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up, and have a good night.